Hey guys, what's going on? I know I've been kind of slack on uploading my videos and whatnot, but for the past month or so, or at least the last 3 weeks, we've been pretty busy. So we made it back from Oklahoma. That was the biggest commercial job that we've done so far, and um, only reason I'm making this, normally I don't do this, but the only reason I'm making this is uh, in case the question arises of why I'm doing what I'm doing, or what's taking so long. I'll be able to answer it. um, I didn't get a lot of video simply because this was more of a methodical type demolition. um, we were right in the middle of downtown Ardmore, and on every single side of the building there was something that was preventing us from being able to just go in and what I call Hulk smash. So uh, normally I don't get negative comments on my videos. um, Not that they would really bother me, but um, I'm sure some people looking may be thinking, why is it taking so long? And we had people out there recording that were wondering, what's taking him so long? Is he even doing anything? Um, but what they don't know is, or what they couldn't see, they weren't in the operator seat. So what I could see, they couldn't see. All they saw was me with the machine up there, trying to bring in brick or whatever. Um, this is a 115-year-old building, and everything that you touched caused something else to happen. So in the clips that I will put in there, I got a lot of pictures, but in the clips that I will put in there, there are moments when you may look at it, and I'm not going to speed it up or put music to it, but there are moments where you may see me doing something and it may look like, well, he could knock a lot more than that off, or why is he only taking this much off or whatever. um, Basically everything that I touched caused a reaction on another corner of the building. So I started at the northwest corner and had to work my way to the southeast corner. On the east side, there was a wall overlooking, it was about a 37 to 40 foot tall wall overlooking a lone building that we couldn't let fall. That wall was very unstable. So anything I touched on the west side, be it the floor or be it the roof or anything like that, caused the entire building to shake. As we started getting into the building, you'll hear me comment that it looks like a wall is doing a certain thing, and that was the north side wall. So again, what you guys may not be able to see is what I could see. And with this job, it was one of the ones that it wasn't like a house where you can just go in and just level it. There was no room for mistakes on this job, and we had an incident-free demo. We got the building down in about 2.5 days, I guess. I couldn't even go in. This how unstable the building was. I couldn't go in and even just rip down the roof. I had to slowly chew it, as if it was concrete being pulverized. So again, I just wanted to put that out there. Like I said, I normally don't get negative comments on my videos, but I'm sure if it stays out there long enough and enough people see it, somebody's going to ask, or somebody's going to say, oh, this must be his first time operating and stuff like that. It's not. I know what I'm doing. I know what I was doing. And like I said, what you guys may not say, some of you guys who are operators probably know, and who've done demolition, it's not that easy to just go in there. And I had a bunch of people come up to me and say, yeah, we understood. We knew exactly what you were doing. And we knew that you couldn't just go in there and just tear everything down. You had to do it methodically. So that's what we did. And like I said, I just wanted to put that out there for you guys, so that way you kind of know why I'm doing what I'm doing. So anyway, I'm going to upload the video, and like I said, there's a few clips in there. There's mostly pictures, progress pictures. If I would have recorded everything, then you guys probably wouldn't see anything, because like I said, it just took so long, and a lot of it was so up high, I didn't have the right camera mount to look up in the sky. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there. So if you guys enjoy the video, Typically, I don't ask people to like, comment, share, and subscribe, but I'm going to tell you, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we got other demos planned after this one. We're actually kind of taking a little bit of time off. I mean, we've been going for about 3 weeks now, so we got another one coming up here soon. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I'll upload that video tonight, and hope you guys enjoy it. Well, today is the day. We're going to try to knock this thing down, and kind of nerve-wracking because there's a wall that none of us want to fall, but none of us really know how it's built. So anyway, we're going to try to get this thing knocked down today, and hopefully not knock a wall onto the other building over there. So trying to get the plywood set up. We're trying not to tear up the street. So once I get in the building, then I think we'll be okay. But anywho, I'll pick it back up whenever I start. Hoping everything don't just collapse around it.
It broke all the way to the center beam.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else moved.
Okay.
But I couldn't see the outside wall. He said I would go just inspect, make sure no additional cracks or anything.
Okay.
Or have him or something go check out the wall to see if it caused any cracks.
Okay.
If
Okay.
it didn't, then we're in good shape so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's brick on the roof.
Yeah. I go check and see if I can.
Okay. trying to go as slow and meticulously as possible. There's a lot of unknowns on this job, and one of the biggest things is we don't want that wall on the far side over there to fall on top of the other building. So, nor do we want this wall on the back side right here to fall into the back building. So, that's why I'm going so slow. Not even sure y'all will hear that because I may overdub it, but that's what's good. And we're trying to work around power lines, so kind of a sucky situation. Does it look like this wall is doing this?
How's that?
Does it look like this wall is doing this? No?
Yeah, it does. The top half, the bottom half looks straight. The top half
Yeah.
looks like it was falling yonder way.
Huh. Where's Jeff?
How's that?
I said, where's Jeff? Did he leave?
In the truck.
already got enough rock and crap that's done fallen in the dumpster already, so I'm trying to keep it somewhat separated, or consolidated, that's the word. I am amazed we hadn't torn up that siding yet. Can't really see what's going on here, but I'm trying to grab the ceiling joists, so you may see some stuff fall.
Carrying a lot of load.
Well, we've got pretty much everything done on this job, or taken down, except for that back wall. We're going to take that back wall down to just about where the bottom of those window sills are, but I can actually walk in here. I was starting to record, I was starting to record some of this, but what ended up happening was it took us about 3 days to get everything down, and the reason why was because of that back wall back there. Over on the other side, there's another business that sits about half the distance, just where that sandstone wall comes in, where under that paneling, there's another business over there, and we didn't want that wall to fall on her roof, so we had to systematically take this thing down. Not to mention the entrance point that I had was right here, and here we had power lines up there, so, or communication lines. But last night we got it all down, and there was a dog here apparently overnight. Hope he's not still here. He might die if he gets run over. But yeah, got it all down, so now we have a royal mess. We're gonna try to chip away at this wall here and hope that it all falls back our way. I mean, a little bit will probably fall that way, but you know, as long as the majority of it falls our way, then that's good. So what else? And we were using, as you can see, the 210D case. Heck of a machine, this thing. Huge thumb and bucket. I think it's a 36-inch bucket. It's not huge, but this thing grabs quite a bit. So yep, I like the machine. And the owner's wife was talking about, she said I'm like a surgeon with this thing. If you'd have seen how we had to tear it down, especially that front brick, we got all that last night. So where that I-beam is, that's what was still standing last night. But from the I-beam up and then over to just past where the stairway comes in, all that was there last night. So we got all that down. So now the last thing is just this brick, but I had to pretty much finesse it. I mean, there's a lot of brick that could have fallen in the street that didn't, and so we got most of it to fall back towards us. So yeah, I mean, biggest mess I've ever had, and you know, it was quite stressful. It was one of those deals where every decision that you make kind of makes you sick, like literally. I had a couple of times where I don't even know if I was having an anxiety attack or what, but you feel like you want to throw up, and you know, you can barely breathe and stuff like that, just because you know what's at risk. I mean, there's traffic going all on the front. There's power lines over here, or communication lines, and that one's a power line right in the middle. Then you got this wall over here that you don't want to fall, and then the people behind us were not wanting that wall to fall on their business. The guy told me, he's like, I got my life savings in these businesses, and everything I own is you know, tied up in these businesses, so please don't damage my business. and this building was 115 years old. So the brick and the mortar and stuff like that, the reason why these brick came out, so many of them came out in whole pieces, was because the mortar was so weak. So like I said, I would have videotaped this one, and it kind of sucks. I'm sure we'll get more. Everybody keeps telling me the Main Street Authority guy, he's right next door, and then you know, a couple other people keep telling me, you know, that they've got plenty of buildings down here that they're probably going to need torn down. And they were like, you'll be back, you'll get a lot more business here. So let me see who's calling me. Okay, let me call them back. But anyway, I took pictures, and you know, I'll videotape some of the cleanup. But yeah, it kind of sucks. I mean, like I said, it just took so long, and some of the processes were so slow that making a video was impractical. It would have, I mean, you guys would have been watching a video of nothing a lot of times, and I had a lot of downtime while they worked on this wall up here. My dad and another guy, we got to help. So anyway, I gotta return a phone call to Home Depot in Sherman. I think they want their generator back, so I'll let them know we're gonna need it for a couple more days. But anyway, that's that. Oh, and the pigeons have to find a new home. They're pretty PO'd right now. You can see them sitting up there just between the boom and the thumb tine, and then there's a couple more up there, and they're just looking over here like, you know, what the F just happened to my house. So as we return it down, they were hanging on to little sections of the building. So anyway, I'm done talking. Let me call Sherman back, or Home Depot in Sherman, and see what they want.
Right when I wake up, feeling way too much, hoping I can work my way around. Know I made mistakes, promises I break, but I'm just a man. Living's more than enough. I'm for battle and I never planned it. Don't wanna give it too much, 'cause whatever I give, more is taken. But I keep on living on a dream, right where I should be. And nothing could be better here and now. And even when it ends, another life begins. 'Cause I was just a man.